Stephanie. Thanks for tuning back into my channel. So today we're going to be talking about ways to cope with anxiety. Now, if you watched my last video, you know we talked about finding out that I had anxiety, how long ago it was, and all that stuff. So if you haven't seen that video, I'm going to leave it right here. Up here is a section called cards, and this basically is like a way to get to the next video or another video that I mentioned. So if you see me point up here, just know there's a video right there for you to check out. And yeah, before we get into the video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and become a part of my lovely family here on YouTube. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into the video. Alright guys, so ways of coping with anxiety. Now, we talked about, again, last video, we talked about learning about anxiety and learning that I had anxiety, and now I'm going to kind of go into ways that I've learned to deal and learn to cope with it. And honestly, this may not work for you. All I can do is try and give you guys my ways of coping and ways of handling it, and hope that it helps someone out there. So the first way that I've learned to deal with my anxiety is talking to family members. Now, I live with my sister, but my mom is like the voice of calmness in my life, I think. And the reason why I say that is because if I'm having a hard day or I just feel horrible, I can call my mom, and just the sound of her voice can make everything better. So if you have someone in your life that you love and that you trust, I would say if you're feeling down, if you're feeling like you're going to have a bad day, call that person. And you don't even have to tell them that you're going through it. You just call them and just talk about whatever you guys talk about when you typically talk to them, and that will help you get through the day. At least that helped me. Like, I know when I'm dealing with stuff, all I gotta do is call my mom, and we'll be talking about like Housewives of Atlanta or something crazy. But in reality, it really is helpful to me because it's kind of like a calming mechanism for me. So find someone you love and talk to them about it. Alright guys, so the next way that I've learned to cope with my anxiety is getting outside, getting out of my house, out of the bed, out of this area that I reside in. Honestly, that helps so much. So I know how it is, you know, you have a really hard day, you wake up and you just feel horrible and you don't want to get out of the bed because you just feel like that bad. And honestly, getting the strength to get out of the bed and actually get some clothes on and go outside, even if you're just going to the grocery store, if you go get your nails done, if you just walk around the mall, basically anything to get out of the house, even if you just run to Starbucks, you know, just drive in your car and just run, you know, run a quick errand or something. I've learned that that really helps me as well. So sometimes, you know, when I'm off or when I'm having a really bad day, I force myself to get up because I know that all I gotta do is get out of the house. If I can get out of the house and out of my thoughts and out of my mind, out of my brain, then I know that I will be okay. And so I urge you guys to just get a place that makes you happy. Find something that you're passionate about. Like for me, it's makeup, as you all know. And for me, like when I go to the mall or I go to Ulta, I don't have to buy anything at Ulta. I can just go to Ulta and just walk around and just watch stuff and look at stuff and talk to the girls that work there and all this stuff. And it honestly really helps because it's something that I'm very, very, very passionate about. And I mean, who doesn't want to play with makeup all day? I mean, come on. Alright guys, so another way I learned to cope with my anxiety is doing stuff that I love to do. So YouTube, of course, is a huge thing that I love to do. I happen to enjoy filming videos. I don't mind editing them when my computer's not acting crazy. So when I have anxious moments or I'm feeling kind of down, I love turning on the camera, just talking to you guys, or putting on makeup or talking about makeup or anything like that. That definitely helps me feel better. So you guys help me feel better and you don't even know it. See there? It's as easy as that. So find something that you're passionate about, whether it's reading, painting, cooking, sewing, if you like to bowl, if you do YouTube, if you do makeup, find an avenue and focus on that avenue when you're having really bad days, and I promise you it will help you get through. Promise. Alright guys, so the last way that I've learned to cope with my anxiety is by going to church. Now, I'm not the world's most religious person, but I can tell you that going to church and praying about the things that I'm dealing with, and just for clarity and for understanding as to why I have to deal with anxiety issues, is something that has helped me tremendously. Like, I feel like a weight off my shoulders when I go to church. And so I urge you guys, if you're religious or anything like that, go to church, go to whatever religious place that you call home, and just release it. Let it out. You're amongst people who care about you, or at least at my church, I know that there are people who care about me and my well-being, and they want to see me happy and not depressed. And so when I go to church, I actually feel like a whole new person, honestly. Like last week, for instance, was one of the worst weeks I think I've had in a while. And I went to church on Sunday, last Sunday, and I literally felt so much better when I came out of church, because it was just kind of like a refreshing moment. Like, it was just a refresher for me. And you never know, like sometimes when you go to church, you hear people say stuff, and they'll be like, you don't even know it, but they're talking about you, but they don't know that they're talking about you, but you hear the words that are coming out of their mouth and they're talking about you. I don't know, it's really hard to explain. All I know is church makes me feel better, it makes me feel happy, and it makes me feel alive and lighter. So I can tell you the church definitely helps, and I urge you guys to go. I mean, you know, you don't have to be like, you know, oh yeah, you don't have to know every verse in the Bible, or every verse in the Quran, or every verse in whatever book you all use in your religious backgrounds. But just go and be in the presence of people who are like you, and people who are really just trying to be better human beings too. And I promise you, spiritual healing will help you mentally heal. I promise you. So yeah, guys, I just wanted to quickly come in with 4 different ways that I've learned to cope with my own anxieties. If you guys have suggestions on how you've coped, I know in the last video people were talking about working out and things like that. Leave those comments down below. Definitely, let's keep the dialogue going. I know I've been lagging on this video, but you guys know about all the camera issues I've had recently. And I'm just really thankful for all the feedback that I got on the first video about my anxiety and things like that, because it is a little scary to talk about on camera. I think you know what to do by now, but if you don't, girl, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to thumbs up the video for more videos like these. And then also, what? I think I'm missing something. What? Hit the bell. You're right. Hit the bell next to the subscribe button. That way you never miss an upload from me. And I'm going to leave these 2 videos for you to watch. I mean, while you're here, you know, you may as well get comfortable right quick. I'm going to leave my mom's makeup tutorial here because, oh my God, I love it so much. And I'm also going to leave my first anxiety video for you guys to watch here. And then right here next to me, on the side angle popping off, is a way just to get to my channel, so you can hit the subscribe and the bell quicker if you don't feel like scrolling down and doing it there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Bye.